Could you just tell me how the conference has been for you so far?
I think it's been great. I mean, I think the audience that they've managed to pull together here has been very high calibre, and I think for everybody you're getting great stimulus from loads of different presentations, where it's from consultants, retailers, all the manufacturers. So it's been great, really good.
A lot of new information, perspectives. Theme of the area is of course internet.
The development around omni-channel distribution, I think, is extremely relevant.
I'm really delighted by the level of communication, of networking, of the presentation, of the openness shared about all the problems, the tasks, the challenges.
The first time the retail side and the industry side is coming together. So the learning has been great, the networking has been great.
As a matter of fact, if I look at those 2 days, I'm really impressed by the openness with which the boat suppliers and retailers are communicating and exchanging ideas. I would have thought that some would be a bit more reluctant, but I'm really positively surprised by the, let's say, the open exchange of suggestions and propositions.
Very impressive. A big compliment to Chris Bücker. I think the right themes, fantastic speakers, and the right combination between networking, discussions.
Very positive, very inspiring, and honestly this was the most relevant surprise for me during the 2 days.
Oh, this conference is a great event. I think the novelties and the news we have heard from each of the presentations is great. And I think we all have to thank Chris that he has made this event possible.
Where do you see the added value of this conference for the sector?
Well, there are a number of kind of other events that happen around the technology sector, but typically they're very product-centric. They're more about how we show the new products out to both our consumers and our retailers. I think for this event, it's more about how do we build the ecosystem and the environment to support those products. And that's what the great thing about it. It's talking about what the future of retailing is, how together manufacturers and retailers can work to be successful in this area, and ultimately both of us all make money from it, because that's what we're all here ultimately.
I can listen to competitors on one hand, and on the other hand, I see best practice examples, and now I can judge what is value for our company.
I think first of all, a lot of the speakers, the panel discussions are very valuable. I think the topics are well chosen and will also bring a lot of information to not only me, but I think all the people participating in this conference.
I think the added value comes from talking to peers at the management level, at retail partners and your industry colleagues to share experiences at a strategic level and not only at a tactical level.
Das Beste an der Konferenz finde ich, dass sowohl Retail als auch Hersteller an einem Ort zusammenkommen und miteinander sich über neue Trends und neue Entwicklungen austauschen können.
I think that the most relevant value that I found is the networking. So honestly, the level of the people that is attending to the conference is very high.
And why would you recommend this event to somebody else in the sector?
It's a fantastic combination between specialists, between other sectors, and up to now I have never been on a congress to meet colleagues from home appliance, from IT, and from the consumer electronic business.
I would tell those, let's say, colleagues or suppliers or whatever, that they check the feedback online about this conference, because then they will know what they have missed, because they've missed something.
So I think there's real value add in seeing best practice, stimulating your thinking and focusing on innovation.
From my perspective, it really should be a must for the whole industry to come together, because this is really pan-European. There's nothing else existing.
And will you come again next year?
If there's something going to happen like this next year, organized in the same way, I will definitely so far say that I will join, absolutely.
So I'm very impressed, and I'm looking forward for the second Congress next year.
And I hope we can repeat this next year.
I would love to, yes. Yeah.